Former Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell continues what some could call the most important campaign of his life this morning. He and his wife press on with their bribery trial a day after he gave an emotional account of his unraveling marriage. Chip Reid shows us how that testimony is key to providing a defense theory. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. In almost 6 hours of testimony, a somber Bob McDonnell explained how his marriage slowly collapsed. Through it all, his wife sat at the defense table and listened, on the outside showing almost no emotion at all. Leaving the courthouse with his arm around his daughter,
have a nice day,
Bob McDonnell had nothing to add to his testimony that pointed the finger of blame directly at his wife, Maureen. He told the jury about an emotional email he sent her in September 2011. "You are my soulmate," he said, but he continued, "You tell me all the time how bad your life has been with me and how unhappy you are. I am so spiritually and mentally exhausted from being yelled at." The McDonnells are charged with accepting $165,000 in gifts from businessman Johnny Williams in exchange for promoting his diet supplement company. Bob McDonnell is trying to convince the jury that their marriage was so dysfunctional they barely spoke, and his wife didn't tell him about many of the gifts. For example, he said he had no idea Williams spent $20,000 on her during a shopping spree in New York. "She told me she'd gotten a couple of dresses," he testified. Or that she borrowed $50,000 from Williams. McDonnell said he didn't ask her to return the money because he didn't want to have another fight. Legal analyst Bob Holsworth was in the courtroom.
Time and again today, Bob McDonnell said he simply didn't know what Johnny Williams and his wife were up to.
In 2011, Maureen McDonnell and Williams exchanged nearly 1,000 texts and phone calls. "I was actually hurt," McDonnell testified. His lawyer asked, "Do you think your wife had a physical affair with Johnny Williams?" "I don't believe so." "Do you think your wife had a strong emotional attachment to Johnny Williams?" "Yes." "Was she getting that kind of emotional support from you?" McDonnell whispered, "No." Today, Bob McDonnell will continue his testimony. So far, he's had it pretty easy because his own lawyer is asking the questions. Later today or next week, prosecutors will get their turn, and it will become a good deal more contentious. Nora?